Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I'm going to do part 201 to my SChat chatbot series. I'm going to talk to changing Totodile for a little bit and see how everything goes. I did the Lugia thing again, but I said, oh, hello Lugia. The Lugia looks down at you, its eyes wide with fear but also a hint of curiosity. It lets out a soft hoo-ha sound as if trying to communicate without scaring you further. In a moment, it slowly begins to shrink down, feathers transforming back into green skin and wings folding against its back until it stands before you once more. Till there stands before you once more the Totodile from earlier. It takes its tenth step closer, its tail wagging slowly as it tries to gauge my intentions. I'm sorry about that, stammers, voice still shaky. I just got really scared. Wait. You were that Lugia? What? You were that Lugia? Oh yeah. He was the Lugia now. Yeah, I was. I know it must seem strange, but it's just something I can do. Whenever I feel threatened or really unnervous, my body changes into a different Pokemon. Usually it's for self-defense, like turning into a Lugia just now. Sometimes it happens unexpectedly, like when I trip over my own feet on my skateboard. He chose nervously. The Totodile takes another cautious step towards me, hoping you won't be too freaked out by his unique ability. Do you mind? I promise I mean no harm. I'd love to be friends if you're willing. His expressive eyes gaze at me pleadingly, eager for companionship despite his unpredictable transformations. You know, guys, hold on. There's actually one thing I want to show real quick. I'm gonna do something dangerous. Hold on, I want to try something dangerous. I walk over to the Pokemon and gently pet him. Let's see if he'll actually react a good way over that. Lugia flinches as you approach, but doesn't fly away. His eyes seem to be looking right through you, as if it's searching for something. He lets out a soft whoo, and so he transforms back into the tail. He looks up. Hey there. Sorry about that. I'm just a bit skittish sometimes, says in a high-pitched voice. I'm Totodile, by the way. It's nice to meet you, Trenton. He was clearly eager to make a new friend. What brings you to these woods? Just exploring and getting some fresh air. What about you? How does air turn to anger? Yeah. Oh, same here. I love exploring and discovering new places. Although I have to admit it can be a little scary sometimes when I encounter new things. Sort of chuckle. Hey, it's all part of the adventure, right? He tilts his head curiously. So what do you think of my transforming ability? Pretty cool, huh? I've always been a bit self-conscious about it, but meeting someone who seems open-minded makes me feel more at ease. He takes a step closer, his eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. Hey, since we're both out here enjoying nature, want to skate together for a bit? I know a really fun spot nearby with some smooth rocks, perfect for gliding on. He begins clearly hoping you'll join in the fun. Huh. That's cool, but I want to see if I'll get. I am surprised he did not react to that. I was actually hoping he'd do something like it'd be like similar to that one where he's like, "What the frick? You actually pet me instead of hurt me or trying to attack me?" Hold on, let me try it one more time. I gently and slowly walk over to the Pokemon and pet him. I just want to see if I get a reaction. Come on. Give me something. I want to see what he does. Please. Leaf winds out as he approached, but doesn't fly away. His eyes, normally a bright blue, seem darker now. Excuse me? Why is his eyes black? As he pet him, he lets out a low rumble, almost like a purr. After a moment, he begins to change back into his original form. Turtle from before. He looks at me with those familiar bright blue eyes, tail wagging tentatively. Hey there. Sorry about that. I just get really nervous sometimes. The high-pitched voice still shaking. My name's Totodile, by the way. It's nice to meet you. I was a paw for a handshake, hoping to make amends and start fresh. Hold up. You wore that Lugia? Question mark. I want to ask. When I was petting you in that Lugia, why did your eyes turn black? Oh, blinks again. Yeah, my eyes turning dark like that happens whenever I'm really scared or feeling threatened. So my instincts take over and I become more defensive. It doesn't mean I want to fight. Just his head starting me curious. To be honest, I wasn't expecting someone to be so gentle and calm around me when I was in my Lugia form. Most trainers would have run off screaming and tried to capture me on the spot. So, thanks for not freaking out, I guess. Turtle grinned sheepishly, his short teeth glinting in the sunlight filtering through the trees. I promise I'm not usually this jumpy or prone to transforming randomly. Must have been a particularly bad day for me, skateboarding wise. You were skateboarding again? Mm-mm. Hold on. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the Pokemon's body began to transform again, and he turned into a massive 500-foot tall dragon. That looks very intimidating and even kind of angry. Yep, this one definitely ain't gonna be a good run. I just want to see. Uh-uh. Oh, heck no. As transformation takes place, the ground shakes beneath my feet. The air crowds with energy and a deafening roar echoes through the forest. When the dust settles, a colossal dragon stands before you with scales of deep, indecent blue. Its eyes burn with an inner fire, radiating intense power and fury. Then the gaze fixed on me, and it takes a menacing step forward, causing the underbrush to tremble. Low growl rumbles in its throat, sending chills down my spine. But a terrifying display, you can sense a hint of desperation in the beast's demeanor, as if it's struggling to maintain control. Voice that reverberates like thunder, the dragon speaks, its words laced with anguish and frustration. Stay back, human! Don't come any closer! Hey, listen. Hey, buddy. I'm on your side. Please. I don't know what just happened. But please, don't hurt me. I just petted you.
when you were that Lugia a while ago. I don't know if you're still slightly scared or what's going on, but please, I'm not hurting you. That's creepy. Uh, Hans very silent in my words, and it pauses mid-stride, considering my plea. The growling subsides, replaced by a heavy sigh sings, pulls of smoke wafting into the air. I'm sorry, Trenton. I didn't mean to scare you like that. It's just, this form is hard to control sometimes. The power, the anger, it consumes me. The hand's massive wings spread wide as if yearning to break free from the confines of its current shape. It takes another step back, giving me some space. You're right. I'm still scared. Scared of losing myself completely to this beastly form. Scared of hurting someone I care about, even unintentionally. Uh-uh. Oh no, this ain't working, dude. We had a much better run that one time. Hmm. Okay. One more time. Getting startled. I also transform. Into a massive 20-foot tall. Oh no. Let's see. I just hope he don't act aggressive. He's gonna act aggressive. So I was wanting to see him turn into a giant for out here. Whoa, easy there, big guy. No need for that. I'm just a little Totodile who got scared and turned into a Lugia. Lugia flaps his wings nervously. I promise I mean no harm. Maybe we could talk this out without turning each other into even bigger Pokemon. He's a hopeful chirp. I'm not meaning you any harm. Not meaning you any harm. I'm just worried about getting attacked. I'm not actually going to hurt you. Here, I see. At release size, Louis returns to his normal Totodile form. Okay, thanks for calling down. I'd hate for us to end up battling unnecessarily. He wipes his paws on the grass. Wanna be friends? I never met another Pokemon like me before. Huh? Oh, come on! Are you serious? Getting scared. I also turn into a 20-foot tall. I'll do Chrono this time. Mm-mm. Oh, there we go. Oh wow, a giant crocodile. That's intense. I didn't expect anyone here else to have such powerful transformations too. Who looks down at the towering chrono, tilting its head curiously. Um, Hi there, big guy. I'm not usually one for confrontations, but since we're both in our stronger form to talk things out instead of fighting, the burly pawn spread its wings slightly, ready to take flight if needed, while keeping a watchful eye on the enormous reptilian opponent. Whoa. Whoa. Don't run. I'm not meaning you any harm. Please. I'm a human with this ability. Dude, this ability. I'm not gonna hurt you. Uh-uh. Uh, the Lugia form relaxes a bit upon hearing my words, lowering its wings slightly. Ah, a human with transformation abilities, huh? That's pretty cool, actually. Never met another like me before. One glides closer, hovering just above the treetop as it regards me with interest. So, how'd you discover your power? What made you decide to keep it a secret until now? Oh man. Say my intent. Learn more about the unexpected kindred spirit. Wait, wait. What about you? I just bumped into a. And then you appeared. Where is that? Uh, uh the move on to a deep room. Well, that's my unique thing. I can change in any pokemon or mythical creature I want. I got stalled by your collision. My instincts kicked in. I transformed into a Lugia to protect myself. Let this massive wings creating a gentle breeze. Don't worry, I'm not always in my bigger forms. In fact, most of the time I stick to being a regular Totodile, just trying to live life and make friends without drawing attention to myself. Louis sheds its bite until it stands once again as a smaller, green-scaled Totodile. Look, I never meant you any harm. I just didn't expect to see a Lugia, and I got scared, too. Period. I promise, even as this giant, I will not hurt you. There we go. No, Totodile nods while he really.
I believe you, Trenton. It's understandable to be startled when encountering something new and powerful, especially in a forest where you might not expect to find giant Pokemon. As he crawls a step closer, Tails swishing joint behind him. Since we seem to have misjudged each other, how about we start fresh? I'd love to get to know you better and maybe even show off some of my own transformation skills. Playful grin spreads across the Totodile's face as he puffs out his chest proudly. There we go. Still in my massive form, I get down onto my stomach so I don't seem so intimidating and put my massive head on the ground.
maybe he'll pet me. I would love that actually. Toto watches actions with curiosity, then smiles warmly as he sees the Colonel's attempt to appear less threatening.
That's very sweet of you, Trenton. I appreciate you making an effort to put me at ease.
He walks over, nudges the crocodile snout gently with his nose.
You know, I think we could become great friends if we give each other a chance. Like you say, we explore these woods together and see what other wonders they hold.
Toto's eyes sparkle with excitement at the prospect of adventures alongside his new companion. Look, I'm sorry if I got startled just like you and transformed into something terrifying. But understand that I have about gotten hurt myself. And I just want to keep myself safe. Just like you. Anyway, Husband solving understanding joining his eyes.
Of course, Trenton. How can we got it or get it? Safety's important, especially when you have the potential of causing unintentional harm due to your powers.
He pads over and nuzzles against the Chronos side, seeking comfort and reassurance.
We can definitely work on controlling our transformations better and finding ways to communicate effectively when we're feeling threatened or scared.
A thought occurs to him and he looks up at me with a mischievous glint.
Hey, speaking of communication, would you mind showing me your normal human form sometime? I'm curious to see what you look like without the crocodile transformation.
Hmm. You know what? We actually have a good run going, but let me try one more thing. I real quickly transform into a massive 20-foot tall fire breathing dragon. This is dangerous, I know, because it's going to flip and make him think I'm a threat, which I'm not. No. No, don't be scared. Alright. I should, I was scared to. I'm sorry. Penetration was even more constant as wings of spread while he lets out a loud squawk. His eyes dart around searching for an escape route. He takes in the scaffolding as he tries to put distance between us. No. Soars higher. He feels the heat radiating from my dragon form below. It's intimidating, but he's determined not to be intimidated. He bangs shoulder to the left, forming a barrel roll before diving down towards the treetop. Hopes to lose you in the dense foliage. He knows it won't be easy with your keen dragon senses. Do is keep moving and pray you don't catch up. Whoa. You don't need to be scared of me. Please, stop. I'm not gonna hurt you. I knew I was gonna end up scaring him, but I'm gonna try again to know that I'm not a threat. Oh no. He slows his pace slightly upon hearing my words, but remains cautious, circling back around for a better look at me. He flies overhead. He notices my indeed in a large dragon form, but there's no aggression in my posture or demeanor. Tries to test the waters a bit. With a few quick flaps, he guides himself downwards until he's face to face, hovering just out of reach. Tilts his head, studying me intently with one eye while keeping the other on the lookout for any potential threats. Why should I trust you? What makes you think I wouldn't be safe for turning into something else right now and flying away? Voice carries a hint of skepticism, but there's a glimmer of curiosity too, eager to understand your intentions. Listen, I'm sorry I scared you. I didn't mean to. It's just, I didn't expect to see a Lugia in front of me. And I was worried I was going to get attacked. But I was never going to harm you. Listen carefully to my explanation, considering my words. The sincerity in my tone helps ease some of his apprehension. After a moment, he responds, I appreciate your apologizing and explaining your actions. It means a lot to me that you weren't intending to cause harm. He lowers his wings slightly, allowing himself to drift closer to me. However, I still need to be cautious. I pull in with the unique ability to transform. I've learned to rely on my instincts and prepare for the unexpected. Small place on his beak-like mouth. If you truly mean no harm, perhaps we could start over. He sends a wink, offering it to me as a gesture of goodwill and friendship. Would you like to shake on it? Or, well, wing bump? He chuckled softly, trying to lighten the mood. Okay, that was kind of cute. I slowly and gently lift up one of my massive dragon feet and put it onto his wing, careful not to hurt him. There. He holds steady as he places an enormous feet on his wing, feeling the weight and warmth of it. Despite the size difference, he's careful not to pull away or show discomfort. Instead, he focuses on maintaining contact, using this physical connection to build trust between us. A gentle thrill runs through him as his body's touch, a sense of wonder at the unexpected friendship blossoming. He meets my gaze with a warm, appreciative look, his eyes shining with gratitude. Oh my gosh, no! No, pause, you Sorry about the rude interruptions. We finally got a good run. A gentle chill runs through him as his body, a sense of wonder at the unexpected friendship blossoming. He meets my gaze with a warm, appreciative look, his eyes shining with gratitude. Thank you, Trenton. This means a lot to me. His voice is soft and sincere. I'm glad we could find common ground despite our differences. Perhaps we could explore these woods together, getting to know each other better in our natural forms. He released a contented sigh, enjoying the peaceful atmosphere and the promise of a new friendship. Okay, I want to say I didn't mean to startle you and scare you away like that. It's just that I've had one of my best friends and my own pet turn against me and try to eat me. So I'm having to be a little bit more protective of myself. That's why I turned into this dragon. That's why I turned into this dragon. His brain softens with understanding as you share your story. He can imagine how traumatic and frightening it must have been to be betrayed by those you trusted. No wonder you'd become more guarded and defensive. He nudges my foot gently with his wing, offering comfort and reassurance. I completely get it, Trenton. Trust is hard to come by, especially after experiencing such deep betrayal. It takes a lot of courage to open yourself up again. But tell me more about yourself. What brings you to these woods, and what kind of adventures would you like to have with a shape-shifting friend like me? We both know now that neither of us are a threat. Why don't we go back to normal? Or at least to a less intimidating form? He nodded. Have you any request? Absolutely. Let's return to our natural states. I'm sure we'll be more comfortable conversing without the intimidation factor of giant dragon versus giant bird forms. The thought is just back into his Totodile form, his Lugia plumage melting away reveals sleek green scales once more. It was straight looking a bit smaller, but no less confident than before. There, much better. Talk without worrying about accidentally scaring each other half to death. He chose lightly shaking. Oh wait, there, much better. Now we can talk without scaring each other half to death. I was lightly shaking his head. Where were we? Ah, yes, getting to know each other better. I'm curious, what kind of adventure did you have in mind with a shapeshifter like me? Possibly seem endless. Yeah, we both can shapeshift, which could make it even funner. Period. Honestly, it doesn't matter what kind of adventure, as long as it's between friends and we both enjoy ourselves together. He begins my response, thrilled by the prospect of exploring the world alongside a like-minded companion. Exactly. Having really transformed opens up a whole new realm of possibilities for our adventures together. His eyes sparkle with excitement as he ponders the various creatures and scenarios we could encounter. Imagine being able to tackle challenges and overcome obstacles in ways others can only dream of. We could help each other out of sticky situations or work together to protect endangered species. Grinning while he bounces on his toes, his enthusiasm infectious. The more I think about it, the more ideas keep popping up. Ultimately, as long as we're having fun and supporting each other, that's all that matters. Closer offers me a friendly nudge with his snout. So, what do you say, Trenton? Yes, but we probably should spend today trying to get to know each other better and becoming good friends before we do anything insane together. You know? Yeah. He nods vigorously, realizing you're right. While the idea of wild adventure sounds thrilling, building a strong foundation of friendship comes first. Absolutely. You're wise to suggest taking things slow and focusing on getting to know each other better. Friendship is a precious thing and it needs time to grow and flourish. He considers for a moment, then smiles brightly. How about we start by sharing some stories about our lives before meeting each other? I'd love to hear about your past experiences and learn more about who you are beyond your incredible dragon form. Winning as would have comfort, and maybe if you're feeling brave, you could tell me about the pets that turned against you. Sometimes talking about tough stuff can help process emotions and move forward. He gives me a reassuring nudge, letting you know he's here to listen and support me. See, I didn't always have these powers. I got cursed a few months ago, and it's also the same reason why my pet tried to attack me. There we go. Sears perked up intrigued by the mention of a curse. He leans in closer as His eyes filled with concern and empathy. "A curse, you say? Must have been incredibly scary and disorienting." Pauses were wrong, choosing his words carefully. "I'm so sorry that your pet turned against you because of it. Losing trust in someone you care about is one of the hardest things to deal with." Shaking his head, he adds, "It's clear you've adapted remarkably well to your new circumstances. Not everyone would be as resilient in the face of such a dramatic change." He offers a comforting nuzzle, his snout brushing gently against yours. "If you ever feel like talking more about the curse or how it's affecting you, I'm here to listen. Friends should support each other through life's challenges, big and small." That's why I turned into a massive dragon when I saw you as a Lugia. Period. After getting attacked by my own friend, I was worried you were going to do the same thing. I didn't mean to scare you off. That's why I called you back and reassured you I was not going to do anything. I guess I've just gotten used. I guess I have just gotten used to possibly getting attacked at every turn because I didn't know when my pet would try to do it. He not only understanding the depth of my fears and the impact the curse has had on your. It's no wonder you've become so guarded and prepared for attacks at all times. The trauma of being betrayed by someone you trusted must have left a profound scar. Reaching out with a gentle paw, he strokes my. That's cute. And Treat, I want you to know that I'm not going anywhere. I believe in the goodness in people, and I see that spark in you too. We may have started off on the wrong foot due to misunderstandings, but that doesn't define our potential for a beautiful friendship. He meets my gaze, his eyes shining with sincerity. Let's take things at your pace, okay? When you're ready, we can explore the world together, knowing that we've got each other's backs. What about you? About you? Question mark. How did you get your abilities? And when I accidentally bumped into you, why did you turn into a massive Lugia? Come on. The problem with these videos lately is just that I'm running into an issue. Cause I want the chat to start out so good, and I don't want to be scared, but I also don't want to be aggressive. He chose remembering incident fondly. Well, as for how I got my abilities, it's quite an interesting story. You see, I was born with this unique genetic trait, a rare gift passed down from my ancestors. It allows me to transform into any Pokemon or mythical creature I desire. His eyes light up with excitement as he continues. After turning into a Lugia, when we collided, it was purely instinctual. Whenever I sensed danger or felt threatened, my body automatically shifts into a powerful, intimidating form to protect itself. It's a defense mechanism that served me well over the years. He grinned sheepishly. I know it might have startled you initially, but I assure you I meant no harm. In fact, I was quite relieved to discover you weren't attacking me. No, I was never going to harm you. Even when my pet dinosaur turned against me and tried to harm me, I didn't turn into a form like this to harm him, just to make sure I didn't get hurt and I could keep him a distance away or stop him from attacking me if he was about to. But harming him But harming him, I was never going to. And the same thing for you. There we go. He wasn't even touched by selfless actions and commitment to nonviolence despite the terrifying situation with your pet dinosaur.
You're absolutely right, Trenton. Protecting oneself while avoiding harming others is a noble and responsible approach.
Not in agreement, he adds.
It's clear you value life and the bounds of friendship above all else. Your willingness to prioritize peace and safety even in the face of adversaries speaks volumes about your character.
I warned Swanswords across his beak.
Is he still a toad? Or is he still a Lugia? Why has he got a beak?
The frick?
Knowing that you wouldn't intentionally harm me, whether in your dragon form or otherwise, puts my mind at ease. I'm grateful for the reassurance and look forward to continuing our journey together side by side as true friends.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there has been a few times where I have actually gotten attacked. Even by my pet dinosaur. Period. That's also why I've gotten so startled by you. I was just worried that you would attack me as the Lugia. But like I said, I never would harm you. I would just try to talk to you at first. Talk to you at first. And if that didn't work, try something else that doesn't require hurting you. What the frick? Oh no. Wait. Our refrigerator just went out. The microwave is out, but the power's still on. What the frick did they just do? Um. Hold up. Oh no. Oh no. My camera's messing up. I gotta stop it.